Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now Ruto is in China, and his visit to China is coming out at a time when we are feeling that it is not the right time to borrow. A man who promised not to borrow, but he is busy borrowing. We will be bringing that discussion here with full evidence to that. He is so much busy on his verified social media account blogging in China. You just want a whole president going to blog in China. What is that? Total embarrassment. But anyway, there is this video, a very short clip that is trending, where Ruto seemingly is in a mood of crying. That it is very rare to get compliments from Kenyans. He is actually crying that Kenyans never compliment him in whatever he does. So he was shocked and so much surprised after landing in China, and he got complimented for what he does. Ruto getting compliment? Imagine. Just think about that. Ruto being complimented. So he confessed Kenyans cannot compliment. Very rare. You can't be complimented. Instead, the opposite will happen. So there was tears. If you look at his face, the body language, he spoke from the heart. And he was speaking the truth. He has never been complimented by Kenya. That is very true. But has he ever asked himself why? Amewahi jiuliza kwa nini wa Kenya hawawezi compliment yeye?
It is very rare to get compliments from Kenyans. So you are amazing, and thank you very much for saying what it is. If somebody does something good, it is better if it is said. So thank you very much.
Now, I want us to understand why Kenyans rarely compliment William Ruto. We are talking about William Ruto, not any other person. Why is it that Kenyans do not compliment William Ruto to an extent he get to China and cry about not being complimented? Why? That is the big question on this Punchline. But before we go deeper into that discussion, I have a very quick and humble request for those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed. Please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give our video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And by the way, I must thank all of you and congratulate all of you as our viewers as we turn 70,000 subscribers. We celebrate this mileage and we will keep on doing so. So thank you to new subscribers and those who have been there throughout. We started from 0 to 1,000 to 50. Now we are at 70, heading to 100. In as much there were delays here and there due to some issues on this channel, but I know we are now marching forward. So congratulations. Thank you so much. Let us keep on sharing this information to reach out to more people and get more subscribers. Suggest our work to more viewers, to new subscribers. That is how you can, in one way or another, continue to show your support to this channel. Thank you so much, and let us go back to our discussion. Now, there are so many questions Kenyans are asking. Why should we compliment William Ruto? Why would Ruto expect compliment from Kenyans? Is there anything tangible that you can see, you can touch, you can feel, you can associate with that can push you to compliment one President William Samoei Ruto? Niambie in the comment section if there is anything. Ukiona tu unasema umse anastahili compliment. I compliment him. That you can recommend that indeed he did it. Anything positive, because we cannot compliment the negativities. When you think about complimenting William Ruto, you remember about the kidnapping of Gen Zs. The youth in this country, our brothers and sisters, watoto wetu, they came out due to higher taxation, and they protested just within what has been provided for in our constitution. They were exercising their constitutional right. Instead, they were kidnapped for doing so. When you think of complimenting William Ruto, you remember on how he increased taxes from 8% VAT to 16%, double numbers. That increase had a negative impact to our economy. Investors walked out. As they walk out, our own brothers and sisters, our own parents lost their jobs. So when they are jobless, school fees inatoka wapi? How can they put food on the table? Can you compliment William Ruto for that? When he was increasing taxes, he was killing the self-employed people in this country who are in business. So your own parent who has been doing their own business and earning to make your life better, to pay for your school fees, when they no longer earn due to higher taxation imposed by William Ruto by, in a move that he captured the National Assembly with the threat, intimidation, and bribes. Do you compliment for that? So when you think of complimenting William Ruto, unakumbuka tu biashara ya baba yangu ilikufa jana, saizi hatuna kitu. My mother's business just died due to higher taxation. They have increased on license. The crackdown is so high. They don't understand anything. KRA is on people's neck. Paka wamekuja wanataka kutax avocado na vitu zingine, agriculture. Ni mambo inafaa ikuwe taxed by county government. National government is taking up that mandate. Raw material. What compliment can you give to William Ruto? When you think of complimenting William Ruto, you remember the case to do with the forceful disappearance when Gen Zs protested. They were arrested, some kidnapped. What followed next? It was lifeless bodies found all over. Some in a quarry, dumped in sacks. Forceful disappearance. How can you compliment forceful disappearance? This is the hard question that Kenyans are asking themselves. How to compliment William Ruto? When you think of complimenting William Ruto, then you remember the tear gassing of high school students, young kids, 13, 14, 15, 16 years old, just because they have a drama to act. Butere girls were tear gassed by this administration, and the president said nothing. That means this might have been orders from State House. There are things before you do it, you will need to consult intelligence kutoka huko paka State House. So, a man in the name of the president overseeing tear gassing of young kids in school does not deserve compliment in any way. No matter how he's going to weigh just for compliment, it is not going to work. Look at the cases of corruption under his administration. Anyone that Ruto appointed to his cabinet, most of the cases leveled against them were withdrawn. Mithika Linturi alikuwa na 32 cases, zilipotelea mbali. Hata huyo Gachagua alikuwa na kesi mingi, zilienda hivyo. Most of the cabinet secretaries, akina Kuria and the rest, cases zilikufa. Some were corruption cases. And if you look on how they're dealing with corruption cases, it is selective just because you are not aligned. When you are aligned with Ruto, you are good. Your cases put on hold. If you are not aligned with William Ruto, yale mambo ambayo baba yao Waitito anapitia, utayapitia. That is selective. Nothing to compliment William Ruto about. How can you compliment a president who is overseeing his own minister failing at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport where roofs are leaking? You need a compliment? Compliment. Seriously? When you become a president of hot air promises, propaganda, launching of fake projects in the country, wastage, ballooned appointment and executive. You're talking about the issue of expenditure on the State House budget. Then you go for supplement budget. Uhuru akitumia bajeti kwa kiwango fulani kwa mwaka mzima, Ruto ana multiply by 2. You need compliment for that. And the Kenyans are the one paying for this. A lot of wastage in the government. You cannot get compliment. That is the message from Kenyans.